Alright, and welcome back to Dead End Gaming. I'm Dead End Dragon, and today we're doing a nice fiery tango to warm us up because today we are headed into the Aubre Cradle for our exploration video. Yay! Now this is over in Nuia, so I'm not exactly familiar with all these areas, but we'll see how we do. Oh, and we got it. The stone faces. All right, so this one is over here in the Giant's Canyon in the bottom area. And what you have to do is stand right about here on these faces. Zoom out for a little bit of a better view there. There they are. So you'll see them next to the path and by all these petrified Colossi. With that. You'll see this little area here where there's a lot of them, and you'll jump on these big ones. But if you need a more specific area, it's like right down here on the map from these big faces, I guess. These big giants. I don't know. I don't know the lore of this area. I'll learn it at some point. All right, and we made it to the Colossi Cavern. Okay, so it is Colossi. Cool. Good to know. So you'll have to come over to one of these big structures over here. And on the map, it's down just still in the Giant's Canyon, just a little bit south from where we are. And that's where the point is. So you can kind of see where we were earlier with the face. That's where we were. And then we came over to this one. Oh, let me go a little slower. There we go. So we came over to this doorway, and that's where we were. You just had to jump on in here. All right, and we barely survived the Mistkeeper's falls. So this one, as you can tell, I fell down. I always check the top and then work my way to the bottom. You got to check at the bottom of every waterfall. I can't not these days. So this one is over here in the Giant Mountains in the bottom left corner. So this one, you just kind of go up this middle area, and that's where you're going to find it. So you can follow this path down and then come right on in over here. If you're wondering what it looks like, so you can get an easier visual of it, you'll have these hydras over here, which are really cool. I've never seen those before. And then you'll see these 3 waterfalls. Go into the center one and head towards the bottom. Don't feel like you have to jump down like I did. And we made it into the Scribe's tent. This one was a little tricky. I kept having to run around the tent to figure out where it was, but it's like right here, right in front of where the pole is. So maybe just try to go around here. But for that one where it mainly is, you say hello to Scribe Tillman. We'll wave. Hello. And he is over in this section of the map. You'll notice it's just a little farther south of where the crossroad is. And you'll see these 2 tents hanging out over here. So here's the crossroad area. It's just a little south of it, which is here. You'll see the 2 tents. It's the one right behind Scribe Tillman. Just head right on in and walk around a bunch and you'll get it. Hello, Ayle's new family. Okay, cool. Hi, Ayle and your family. Interesting point for an exploration point, but hey, we'll go with it. So this is over by the Ironwrought, more towards the center of the map. And what you need to do here is come into the town area and basically come and say hello, I guess. Well, cool. You'll see the main town down here. You just follow the path up and around, and you'll be able to say hi. Or this way, I guess, if you want. There's lots of ways to get to them. Oh, and we made it on the roof of the Ironwrought station. Cool. Well, on here, you can still see Ayle. Wave. I'm just waving to everybody today. Hi. Hi. All right. So this one, as comparison to Ayle, you can see it's basically just up on these tracks here where the transportation for this area goes through. It's on this left side, and you'll just have to walk through the center. It looks like you might need to stand still for a second on there. But just head right over there and you'll be all set. And again, that is in the center of the town with the Ironwrought. If you're looking specifically where it is on the map, it's right over in this area. And then there's this little one over here, but you go to the big one. You'll know the difference once you get in here. All right, and we stood atop the Sage's Gate. Pretty cool. This one, you gotta watch out. It's a little clunky, not perfect. As you can see, I'm walking on air. You just have to walk over, facing into the Aubre Cradle. Is that right? We're in the Aubre Cradle? Yeah, okay. I'm not sure. I keep getting these two mixed up. So face away from Ironwrought and face toward Aubre Cradle is where you want to be facing. Or you can kind of see how I'm facing on this map over here. Face that way, and you'll get on that face's top little horn dressing thing. You guys know what I mean? But the easiest way I found also to get over here, just follow the rails up from the last point. That was pretty easy, and then just glide your way on over. Let it do the work for you. And we made it to the Great Temple of Shatigon. Cool. So it's like right about here where you got it. It's interesting because I thought I went over that already. It's all right though. So where this is, if you couldn't tell, the Great Temple of Shatigon is on the map. So just head over to that area, and you will come right on in from here. You'll see the kind of entryway. It's nice and grand and everything. On the side of the mountain. You'll come in, and it should be this first room on the right. If I have that. Yep. So make like a very, very sharp right from when you come in. Here's where you come in. Make that sharp right. Walk on in, and probably walk like right there. You might need to stand still for a second because I've noticed that I've noticed on a few of these I've needed to stand still and then it activates. I've seen that as like that came up in Super Mario 64 was a thing. Like it's been around since then, so you know. Oh, and we got the Aubre Cradle Titan. Cool. So this one is right here on a little ledge. It's hard to tell. You can see where we are in the map, back in the center. And I kind of had to piece together, looking at my map and a different map, to see where these ridges were and everything. That helps a lot to just kind of check where that is. So we're right under this little lighter tannish colored mountain, and you can see these little square ones. Yeah, we're right under that one. And as for exactly where we are, we're pretty high up on this giant Titan guy. Attack on Titan, anybody? No? No? Okay. Basically you need to come, it looks like you need to come over here and get onto his left shoulder, or if you're facing this way, I guess it'd be our right. You need to get on this side over here, and that's where you'll see it. All right, and we made it on the Astras Arch. Cool. This is really pretty. I like anything near water, so I'll always be like, this is so pretty near the water and all the trees, all the red trees and everything. That's cool. Anyways, so this is over here in this top right area by the water. You'll notice it's not on the map, but you can see... Sorry, trying to hold the rock that we were on. All right. This big rock structure, you need to get onto this part over here. So probably the best bet, well, you can see kind of. Let me back up a little more. So you'll get onto the rock structure, and then it is by this middle area, but just a little bit to the right where this flat kind of area is. I believe that's where we were just on. I think I kept it in my head enough. But head over there and you will be all set. All right, and we made it to the Summerleaf Bridge. Bridges. There's one back that way too. Cool. So this one is kind of near the same area where we just were, except it's a little bridge. You may have already gotten it if you've come to this area, or you live in the housing area. So instead of taking like a main bridge or something, I don't know. I don't even know. Is that a main bridge? I don't know. Take this little one by the water. You'll see housing might be different from mine if you're on a different server. And then these red trees, and you'll also see the red crayfish under that. That's how you'll know it's probably the right bridge. Knew there was going to be one under a waterfall. We got the Summer Leaf Falls. Cool. So this one, basically right over here. So where we were with this little bridge, just come up the river and you'll be all set there. Just come on up here and just swim down. Remember, you got to swim down and into the river a little bit. Or into the waterfall, I guess. You know what I mean. We've done a few of these. You got this. All right, and we made it to the Cliffwatcher Colossus. It's another Cliffwatcher guy. Cool. This apparently Aubre Cradle is really just Attack on Titan. That's the second time I made that reference, but you know, it's okay. So this one, you have to get on top of, basically, I think it's his head. Is it his head? That point there. Yeah, right here. Right there. And we are by the river, and you can kind of see where these little snaily things are coming out of. They look like snails? I don't know. Glowy snails? So not this bridge, but you can see this bridge from here. Well, I guess you can see both bridges from here. And it's up in this area. So find the Colossus over in this top right area and get on top of him. You're probably going to be looking for this little line here. It's not a very big rock piece once it's jutting out itself, you know? And we got the Aubre Cradle Clockwork Mineshaft. Cool. So apparently what you need to do is fall down and almost die. Or you can take the path. Is there a path? Oh no, where's the path? Oh no, okay, well, this one is over here. By the Clockwork Factory. It's way up here, but the entrance is actually over on this side. So let me get out of here real quick, and I will show you where that is. But let me fast forward so you know where you're going. You're going to have to be by these gemstones is where I landed, so. And then head up the rafter stairs. Go all the way around. It's a nice little square and everything. Look down. You can see that giant hole in there. You can jump down from there if you'd want, or go down the stairs. And then you come to this long entryway, so head out that way. All right, and here we are. We made it outside, back into the snowy air. So what you're looking for is this piece right over here. It'll kind of point you in the right direction at least. And then there is a cave over by it. So you'll notice that it's got these long stoke pots? Chimneys? Chimneys. We'll go with that. Long chimneys that it's coming out of. That's kind of where you're looking to go to. You'll kind of notice that it's hiding in the foliage. And as for where you start, see, we were like way over here. We're right here. So head over to this area, find this spot, then head into the mine and head towards the very, very bottom. And if you don't get it by just touching the bottom floor, head over to those gemstones where I was at. All right, and we're doing our tango again as we finished off. Thank you all for watching and checking this video out. As always, like I like to say, comment. Let me know what was your favorite place to go to. What was your favorite area to explore? Was there something really cool that was not touched on any of these locations? Was there something that you found that you really liked? I really liked the transportation system. That was so cool. It's like a little roller coaster, you know? It was really neat. So yeah. And if you also made it this far, feel free to leave a like. It lets me know you want to see more content like this and want to keep it all coming. And with that, I will see you all next time.